Hello, my name is Robert Chapman. Thanks for watching this video. For this exercise series, you will need no special equipment, just floor space on the ground.
So I have 11 o'clock. So let's go ahead and let's get rolling. We are going to be spending a good bit of time on the ground, just really kind of getting things opened up. So first thing we're going to do is I want to break down a very, very common position. When we think of like the cobra position, we think about, okay, when we think of the cobra position, we normally think, okay, and there's nothing wrong with it. We think, okay, when I have my knees into the ground, I'm going to go ahead, press my hips into the ground, pull my shoulder blades back, head back. And this is absolutely, absolutely right. Nothing wrong with it whatsoever. But what we're going to do today is I want us to explore a little bit more. So we're going to come up, we're going to reset. What we're going to do today is instead of having our fingertips facing away, I want you to go ahead and turn those hands so your fingertips are facing you. Okay, you can also go as wide as you want because you're going to feel that chest opening up. So we're going to take a moment, go ahead, kind of feel out what's comfortable for us in this new position. Also, as we're in this position, excuse me, just as we're in this position, we're going to feel our wrist, biceps, and forearms opening up. And then from here, we're going to go ahead driving those hips down into the ground. And we're still going to have our head coming back, shoulders back, but now we're just kind of opening up our wrists, hands, as well as our front of our hips as well. You're going to take in just a few breaths before we transition into our next movement. But again, try to relax those shoulders back. Yes, those hands should be opening up as well. But let's just try to stay as relaxed as we possibly can. Again, allowing those hips to open up. Now we're going to go ahead, as we're finding kind of like that sweet spot, we're going to go ahead, open up, or we're going to explore just a little bit more. So I want you to imagine if somebody is, say, calling your name and they're behind you, and we're just going to kind of do like a look around, right? So we're going to look over our shoulder, but as we look around, hands are planted, and we're kind of rotating those hips side to side, driving one hip down to the ground, other hip coming up. So we get a little spine rotation going on in here, chest opening up, shoulders rotating as well. And I want you to, again, just to explore a little bit. If you need to come up, you can reset and then come on right back down into it. And just open up, feeling those hips articulate, back, chest, shoulders, dropping that shoulder down as well as we're looking over. Just rotating. I'm going to go a few more. And then what we're going to do is keeping our hands kind of in that same position where the fingertips are facing us as much as possible. That's still comfortable. We're going to go ahead into downward dog, driving those heels into the ground. So here we go, a few more breaths. Here we go, one more big deep breath in. We're going to exhale, we're going to go ahead, coming on up and just driving those heels into the ground. Nice and slow. We're not trying to pedal super fast. Again, nice and slow. Take your time, driving it into the ground. Again, opening up those hands and wrists. We'll go just a few more before we transition. We're going to bring it down onto our knees. A few more. Just feel that ankle opening up. Hip shifting. Here we go. One more big deep breath in. Exhale. Go ahead. Bring it on down. Ooh, give those hands a break. If you want, you can roll up your mat. If you want, bring it down onto one knee. And what we're going to do here is we're going to just bring it on both our knees. Both of our knees. Hands are down. Tailbone is tucked, shoulder blades back. And what we're going to do is start with your right hand. We're going to go ahead and place that right hand behind the back of our head. We're going to drive that elbow down into the other elbow. Then we're just gonna come all the way up, opening up. Take a few breaths, and then we're gonna bring it back down. Again, just kind of getting into that spine, opening up just a little bit more. Open up, open up. Really trying to open up, like someone, again, as if someone's calling your name and they're behind you, and you're trying to look to see who it is. So a few more, team. Good, good. Big deep breath in and exhale. Go ahead, want to relax right there. You can stay where you are. We're going to go ahead and hit the other side. So go ahead, make sure we're set. Elbow tuck, shoulder blades back. Quick check, hand behind the head, and rotate right here. Take your time. As you're rotating, just trying to open up, open up, open up. So a few more. Keep going, keep going. Just opening up before we transition. Perfect, perfect. Here we go. One more big deep breath in. Exhale. And relax, relax. Go ahead, coming back to that nice starting position. From here, let's go ahead back to our other hand. Let's say right hand. From here, we're just going to go ahead. I want you to have your palm. So right here, palm's going to be facing on the inside. We're going to go ahead, extending that hand all the way out. Now, as we're extending this hand all the way out, again, keeping that back nice and flat. And we're going to go ahead, bringing that hand up as high as we can. When we reach the point where we can't bring it up anymore, turning the palm out and bringing it back all the way down and around. Palm up, palm facing the inside, facing you. Flip it out, rotate, and flip it back in and all the way down. I want you to work on just body control. We're just trying to make sure shoulders are nice and healthy. And we're aware if we have any kind of weird twisted turns in our body as we're just kind of stretching out those rotator cuffs. So a few more, few more. Here we go, we'll go one more. Up and round, relax, relax. Here we go, other hand, same thing, just kind of coming all the way out far as we can. Bring it up high as we can. Turn, palm facing out. Boom, turn, palm facing in, all the way down. Good, good, good. Right here, right here. Again, trying not to rotate too much. And a few more. And we'll go ahead and make this the last one. If you're pacing with me, and relax, relax. Go ahead. We're going to reset our hands, reset our spine. We're going to go ahead. Let's say start with our right foot. We're going to go ahead, digging those toes into the ground. From here, we're going to actually push back. Toes still digging in the ground. We just want to feel that nice long stretch along the calf, the ankle, all right there. We just want to relax right into it, okay? Of course, we're going to rinse and repeat, hitting the other side soon, but let's go ahead and just relax right here. Good, 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 good. A few more breaths and then we'll switch it up and hit the other side. Again, really trying to push that heel back with the toes digging into the ground. Sometimes, a lot of times, don't spend a lot of time stretching out that ankle complex or the calves, but they can get super tight really quick. Here we go. One more big deep breath in. Exhale. Go ahead, relax, reset, and we're going to go ahead, rinse and repeat. We're going to go into the other side. So go ahead, again, extending it out, toes digging into the ground, and then we're just going to push back, push back. Push back, push back. Now we're going to add on to this movement. So right now we're kind of stretching the muscles on the, keeping it simple, muscles in the middle of our legs. So right up and down in the middle. So we're going to change it up. We're going to kind of hit the outside of our leg, as well as, of course, still getting the spine and getting into our lats and things like that. So we're going to go cross body next. But first, go ahead, just hang out right here. Again, pushing that heel back into the ground. Toes digging into the ground. Go ahead, one more big deep breath in, team. Exhale, relax, 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 relax. Here we go. So now what we're going to do is we're going to go back to our right leg, okay? We're going to go to our right leg. This time, instead of going straight back, now we're going to bring it up and over, all right? So we're going to really feel on that outer hip. And also, as what we're going to do as well is we're also going to take that right hand and we're going to bring it over to your left side as well, okay? So we should have like this nice U shape on our right side. As we're bringing that leg over, toes digging into the ground, hands over, and yes, we're going to still push that heel back. So toes are digging into the ground, push back, hands reaching out too as well. We're really feeling that right side get nice and long, the whole right side, all the muscles from underneath our armpit, all the way down to that calf and ankle, all along the side. It's really opening up, creating that arch on the right side. All right, keep going. Here. Take a few breaths, just really sinking back into it. Here we go, 2 more breaths. Last one, in. Exhale, dig a little deeper. And relax, 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 relax. Go ahead, we're gonna rinse and repeat. Same thing, other side, team. So again, so just opposite. Go ahead, taking your left leg, gonna reach up and over to the other side. Taking your left hand, bringing it over to your right as much as you can. And from here, go ahead, pushing back. And toes in the ground, pushing that heel back, but at the same time, also digging that hand out in front. If you want, you could drop down onto your elbows. Sorry if I mentioned that before. Drop down onto your elbows for more stability, reaching out and digging back as well. Feeling nice, get nice and long on this side, nice and long. Take a few breaths and then we'll keep moving forward. Go ahead, get nice and long. Arms reaching out, leg reaching back, get nice and long, big arch, breathe. Each passing breath is getting longer and longer. A few more breaths and then we'll keep, like I said, keep moving forward. Here we go, a few more breaths. And here we go as a team, one more big deep breath in. Exhale, dig a little deeper, reach a little further. And let's go ahead, come on up, relax. From here, go ahead, coming up off of those hands, sitting all the way up. And we can go ahead and stand all the way up if you like, but.
Again, thanks for watching this video. I hope you take away a few tools that you can use on your everyday life and along your fitness and wellness journey. That said, be safe, be well, until next time.